Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, before you say anything, I have a little star. Okay, it's just a star. It was for fun. I made stars. Not the big deal. Okay, so I'm going completely out of order for these movie reviews because I haven't been sticking with them. I'm flying all around the place. But I will get back to the other ones because now I'm doing episode 97 and it's another short one. So I'm going to do a show from 2009, and I should say this is not a movie review, this is a TV show review. Okay, cool. So I am doing Daisy of Love. I don't know if you guys remember this show, but it was a very famous type of show that was done back in that time period. It really was all starting with the whole Bret Michaels and his going on the show several times, Rock of Love. And Daisy was actually, I believe in the second season, I think she came as the runner-up and had so much fame and stuff from that show that they gave her a show. And so yeah, she did Daisy of Love. Her real name in real life, of course, is Daisy De La Hoya, Hoya. So yeah, it was originally on VH1 for free. Everyone watched it for free, and now they are replaying it on Tubi, and that's what brought me to this, because I did watch it back then. I'm just a little bit older than her, so back then we were all in our 20s, so yeah, you watch shows like that. Her and the guy that she eventually picked, who I will get into, was they were both in their 20s at the time. So yeah, so she's 39 years old now. She did 12 episodes of this show. It's known as a reality show. I don't think I have to say that, but I will. I'm not going to give like warnings and stuff because it was on regular TV. I guess if I had to say warnings, it would be vomit, because there was vomit. I do remember that, and there was sexual content, obviously, but and language, but you could only take things so far. I mean, it was on a TV show, so but it obviously wasn't horror. Although some of them were a little bit creepy. But anyway, so she seemed like she took it really hard when she lost, with the Bret Michaels thing, which really didn't matter, because I believe that, like, he did the show several times and then ended up with his longtime partner that he was with anyway, of like 16 years or something. So I don't think any of those shows, I mean, I guess they were good for like money, but anyway, so poor Daisy, she went on this show trying to be the star in London. They had to, episode 1, she decided to make, these shows are very famous for these, are very popular for these, making names out of everyone. So, like, they don't go by their name. So your name could be maybe Nick. But no, that's not what they're going to call you. They're going to call you, like, Bad Boy or something like that. Something that they feel like there was obviously several other guys, and they had all different names, like Dropout, Sinister, things like that. So, Torch. So they didn't go by their real names. They went by whatever she gave them. And she gave this one guy's name, she named him London, okay? His name in real life is Joshua Lee. And so they had like one of the strangest relationships for a reality TV show. Actually felt bad for her for it, which was weird because it's normally like the other way around, but anyway, so I will get into that, but let me just make sure I covered all my bases. So this was for Google. This had a 70% rating, which is pretty good. And Okay, so I'm gonna just go into spoiler alerts because I don't think anyone's like sitting there saying, oh, who's gonna win this show? Like, I mean, it was, from over 10 years ago, and I will say that I believe she is in a upcoming movie. I think the movie was actually starting in 2021 or something like that. I guess they're still working on it. I don't really know, but I don't like this little star, by the way. But yeah, so she is going to be in a movie. She did do, I think, several projects because of this. And London, we'll just call him that because that's what everyone knows it by. He was in a music band when he went on the show, and he continued with that band, though I believe he never became anything famous through the band. He was on a YouTube video recently. Well, not recently, but I think it was like 2020 with, I think it was Lacey from one of the, I think she was on the first season with Bret Michaels, and she does have a YouTube channel where she does interview people from the past of that show, and they said, I didn't watch it, I'm actually going to, but probably should have before I did this, but they do talk more about what he's been up to. But all I know is that he has a, I believe, 12-year-old daughter. He's, I believe, in his 30s or 40s now. He was in his 20s in 2009, I believe, and he's obviously not with Daisy. So let me just say my notes, make sure that I didn't forget anything. So the whole show was these guys were all fighting for Daisy, and it seemed like London never really was, in my opinion and others' opinion, but a lot of people also were cheering them on, so I don't know. She was obviously very stuck on him. If you remember back to episode 1 of this, and so there's 12 episodes. Episode 1, he decided to concentrate on drinking, and he spent the night, while everyone else was like getting to know her, he spent the night drinking and then puking, which they showed on TV. It was great, beautiful, and then he passed out on the floor, and when she went to talk to him, nighty-night, but they did wake him to go to elimination, and I believe he was the very last one to be said, okay, you're safe, you're staying on the show. And it was, you would think that was like their biggest like chaotic moment, but no, their whole thing was like up and down, all over the place, flip-flops. And I think he even left the show and eliminated himself. Some speculate that he didn't even really know what he was getting himself into when he first went on the show, that he was just trying to, make a name for himself, and people came to him asking him to be on the show, and he just kind of went with it. So, I don't know. So she ends up picking him. He eliminates himself off the show, then somehow comes back on the show. She ends up picking him at the end, and they were only together for a very, very short time after the show, and she finds out that he had gotten another woman pregnant. The whole timing of it is not, I'm not sure when, but it definitely was enough to affect their relationship, because there was another girl that is sitting there with, his baby in her tummy while he's supposedly supposed to be with Daisy. So that ended their relationship. Pretty much that was like the done deal. And I heard they stayed friends. Don't really know. Nobody really cares. But so, and he is not with phone fell. He is not with the baby's mom either. but he does have a relationship with his daughter that's 12. So that's a little bit about the show. That's pretty much the whole show. Again, I'm gonna rate this, and probably nobody will agree with it, but I am rating it, wait, there we go, 4 stars, because back then, I just feel, I'm going more so for back then. Again, 2009, it's 2023 now, but I feel it was something light and interesting, like fun to watch. Just totally, I mean, obviously, like, kills your brain cells, like, does not do anything, but I am very into, like, doing things that either make you think too much, or I'm watching these horror thriller things, so sometimes they take you down a notch, and watch this, what I call, no offense, garbage TV, is great for me. So 4 stars. It was a famous show, and there were a lot of people who watched it, and then, like I said, you can go watch from start to finish now on Tubi and skip all the commercials, and you already pretty much know the outcome, but still entertaining to watch. And like I said, she is supposed to be coming up in a movie, so you have not seen the end of Daisy yet. Feel free to give me a like. I will get to these other ones eventually. They're just so much more complicated because they're my usual movie reviews, and I just haven't really prepared for them. Like I said, I haven't been feeling well, and I've been very busy with doctors, and go back to physical therapy tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. Again, hate these stars. Okay, that's all they are, stars. It was a little toy I got and in Temu, and I thought it was really cute. No, don't like it. And I did the butterfly haircut, and I'm having some issues with that too. Whole nother topic though. All right, feel free to give me a like. I'll get you on the next one.